Today we're checking out these S&B Silicone Body Mounts for the 2011 to 16 6.7 liter Power Stroke F-250 and F-350 Super Duty SuperCrew. If your truck is feeling more harsh than it used to, and the cab has extra vibration, or the factory mounts are just worn out from years of work and road use, then these are a solid option that are definitely worth checking out. Body mounts don't get a lot of attention until they start failing, but they play a big role in how your truck feels on a day-to-day basis while you're driving. These silicone mounts are designed to replace those tired factory rubber and reduce unwanted cab movements, clunks, and vibrations along the way. The goal is a more controlled and more solid feel from the truck, especially when you hit rough pavement, you tow, or you drive long distances. Because these are built specifically for the Super Duty platform, they're designed to maintain the proper cab alignment and restore that factory tight feel without changing the overall stance at all. Now, when it comes to the construction on this, silicone is the big upgrade. It holds up better against heat, age, and the kind of grime and fluids that can break down rubber over time. And these mounts are molded for a proper fit at each mounting location, and the hardware is designed to lock everything down securely so the cab stays planted and quiet once the job is done. Now, as far as pricing goes on this, it's coming in the mid $500 price range. Now that's a fair number for a full set of upgraded body mounts that can make an older or high mileage truck feel noticeably more solid. Now when it comes to the install on this one, it's going to get rated just a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. You can get this job done in 1 hour of your time if everything goes smooth. Now, to get this job done, you're gonna need a ratchet and a socket set, some extensions, and a wobble joint might come in handy for those hard to reach spots. A breaker bar and some penetrating oil could also save you some headaches on those stubborn bolts. Now let's see exactly how this install goes with a quick video from one of our AmericanTrucks customers.
Okay, so we're gonna start here on the front passenger side body mount. I'm gonna start by heating it up with the induction bolt heater. I'll break the Loctite free with a breaker bar and then take it out with a 15mm socket with a couple extensions. So let's get started on that one now. Okay, so with the induction heater here, we're gonna just place this on the head of the bolt and heat it up for, I don't know, roughly a minute or two. Try to get it nice and red hot so you get that Loctite to melt, and then it'll be much easier to take off. And now we're gonna get in there with our breaker bar and see if we can get that Loctite loosened up. You get it nice and loose, it should just fall right out. If not, you can use a screwdriver or a pry bar to just pop it off, but it should just come right off really easily. There you have it. Okay, moving down to the next bolt. It's right here, right behind the tire. If you run your hand along the frame, you'll see it. It's pretty obvious. There's actually 4 of these on each side of the truck. The process is completely identical from the passenger side and the driver's side, so you'll find the same one on the opposite side of the truck. We're going to do the same thing, heat up the bolt, break the thread locker free, and then take it out with hand tools. So I'll start that right now. Okay, now that we have that bolt heated up, we're going to switch back over to our breaker bar and do the same thing, loosening the Loctite off of this nut, and then we'll swap over to a ratchet. Okay, like I mentioned, now switch over to the ratchet to take this bolt the rest of the way out. Again, don't want to use any power tools on this job. You might hear it crack and pop. That's just the Loctite breaking free as you loosen it out. So we'll get this one out and then move to the next one. Okay, so you'll find the next bolt here, basically right where the cab and the bed meet. We're going to do the same procedure for that one. Heat it up with the induction heater, break the Loctite, and remove that bolt. Okay, the next mount we're gonna work on is right here. It's right between the front passenger door and the rear passenger door. Same procedure, heat up the bolt, break the Loctite free, and finish it off with the ratchet and some muscle. So once you get all of your 4 bolts out, you're gonna wanna lift the cab of the truck up. I'm using a floor jack and a big block. There's a good spot kind of right between the doors to wedge something in there. You're gonna wanna lift the cab so that you can remove the top part of the body mount bushings. Okay, once you get the cab jacked up, these will just lift right out. And you can pull them out if you have it jacked up high enough. So the S&B kit is really good because it's clear where the top and the bottom of the kit are. Anything above this paper card will go on the top of the frame. The bushing underneath will go and get bolted up underneath. So we'll show you that now. You can also see on the kit there's registration on here, so it's really easy to find where it needs to sit in the spot, and it'll just kind of find its home as you get it in there. So that's that. You repeat this for all 4 bushings. I'll show you as I go down the line. So here's your second one. I'm gonna lift that out from the frame and repeat with our S&B kit. We'll just start on top. There you go. Okay, so once you get your truck lowered back down, just release your jack carefully. Make sure nothing's in the way. This lower portion of the kit will just go into the center hole, much like the factory one did. And start your bolts by hand. I like to do all 4 of them first, make sure there's no issues, and then go ahead and torque them to 76 foot-pounds each.
All right, well that wraps up our review and install of the S&B Silicone Body Mounts for the 2011 to 2016 6.7 liter Power Stroke F-250 and F-350 Super Duty Super Crews. And for all things Ford trucks, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.